Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to go into how to get out of a job that you feel trapped in, and how that I personally got out of a job that I felt trapped in, and it was cutting wood. Obviously I still have a chainsaw, but I sold the log splitter. I don't have a truck anymore. It's been over a year since I cut any wood, and I'm really glad not to be cutting wood because it was really hard for me to do, especially with a walking disability. It was really hard to cut wood and sell it. But I would encourage anyone, if they don't really like the job or position or business that they own, I would encourage them to move on. It's something that each one of you can do, but sometimes I understand people feel trapped in a position, and I can definitely relate to this, but it is important to move on once you get tired of it, because there are a lot of other things you can do. As a matter of fact, this reminds me of a country song, and I'll sing it now.
I kicked the habit of cutting wood long time ago, and I cut the hard stuff, and I had to let all that go. But the toughest thing I ever gave up was the timber, 'cause old habits like these are so hard to break. I used a log splitter to help cut through logs I couldn't cut. But you know, for your love, I ain't found no log splitters yet. And I've gone cold turkey, 'cause there ain't even one call a day. And old habits like these are so hard to break. Old habits like wood are so hard to break. Finding something to do is so hard to make. I had grown so used to you and all of your ways. And old habits like you are so hard to break.
Here is how I got into the wood cutting business early on in life. So when I was in high school, I would always want like a part-time job that I could make a little bit of extra money with. My family owned some property and we owned some woods. I had a chainsaw and my dad had a log splitter, so I realized that, cutting wood would be an ideal thing for me to do because I thought I enjoyed it a lot. Actually, for the first few years I did really enjoy it. So I did the wood business for about 8 or 9 years. Obviously I graduated high school. I stayed home for college, but eventually I graduated that too. I got a job working 40 hours a week after college, and I would always cut wood after college, and during school it would be during the summer break and after school. So I'd always make money, obviously, cutting and selling firewood, and I think that was part of the reason I felt trapped in it, was because I ended up buying a log splitter, bought a few new chainsaws, I had a truck, and I just felt like it was, a great thing for me to do. I could set my own hours. But as the years went on, I started to despise cutting wood more and more, and it was really hard for me physically to lift some of the logs and, maneuvering around to cutting some trees. It was dangerous work, potentially having a tree fall the wrong way. So after a few years of working in that position for 40 hours a week, I got laid off, and I started cutting wood full time, all the time, and I started cutting wood all the time, at least probably 55 hours a week. I would cut wood, if not more, some weeks much more. And it was a good thing I got laid off, because now I have a job that I like more than my prior job, and it offers unlimited overtime. So when I first started, I realized I'm probably not going to do wood anymore of this position that I'm in now, and I sold the log splitter and still have the chainsaw, but that's just for, if I need it someday. Like I said, I don't miss it, but I did feel trapped in the wood cutting business, but I'm glad that I got out. And I understand, I can always relate if somebody feels trapped in a position, because I felt trapped in the wood cutting business. I would make some money at it. It was just hard to get out of because you don't want to leave something where you feel like your best opportunity with your time is to do that activity and make a little money. Plus I thought it was good therapy, but I realized there's a lot better things that I can do that are less dangerous, less time consuming, and that I can make money with. Now I just kind of upload YouTube videos and do a lot of editing and brainstorming of what the videos are going to be out, and I enjoy this much more than I did the wood. Plus it's not, like I said, as hard physically. So I mean, it's been a year since I've not done the wood and I don't miss it at all. But I feel like it's just essential, to share that, never feel trapped in a position. And in order to get a new job, I wouldn't encourage you to quit the one you're at, but I would encourage you, while you're at that position, look for a new one with all your heart. You'll eventually find one. It might take a few months or a year, but I'm sure you will eventually find something that is different and that you're probably going to like more. I mean, it might take a few trials and errors, but I don't ever encourage anybody to just quit a job that they're at cold turkey and start applying for new jobs, because you never know when that next job is, and you don't really want to be out of an income for a long period of time. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.